Easy, my people, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome back. Thank you for the subscriptions, the likes, the comments. Much love, thank you very much. It's all appreciated, you know that. And let's get into it. Is there a difference between medical cannabis and recreational cannabis? No, that's a short answer, but let me just get into it a bit. All right. They're both the same plant at the end of the day. I can get medical cannabis that's Hellfire OG, for instance, you've seen on my channel, but I can also buy seeds of Hellfire OG and grow it myself. There's no difference between it. One's grown in a facility, one's grown in a tent somewhere. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying I do it, that's just a for instance. It's all the same plant at the end of the day. Doesn't matter where it comes from, it's cannabis. Whether it's come from Steve down the road or Grow Farmer, it doesn't matter, it's all the same plant at the end of the day. So when people say recreational cannabis, this bad skunk weed and all that you hear on the news, don't you? Madness. People talk about the recreational cannabis and how it creates schizophrenia and mate. But then medical cannabis is fine. But it's the same bloody thing. Like, they're both exactly the same. Like, skunk weed is weed from back in the 80s, 90s. The weed you get now is stronger than that. The medical cannabis I get is stronger than the skunk weed that they talk about. I don't understand it. But at the end of the day, it boils down to whether the person using it, you or me, for instance. I'm using it for my back pain. That means I'm using it medicinally. Someone else might go to work all day. Instead of coming home and having a glass of wine or a bottle of wine or whatever, they come home and have a joint to unwind for their night. That's them using it recreationally. But I can then use the same cannabis that that person has just used to work for my back pain. So it's the same thing. Whether you're getting it with a prescription or you're getting it off of Steve or whatever, Dave down the road, whoever, it's all the same plant. At the end of the day, it's all down to the legalities of it. See, I can go down the road, the police can stop me, and I can show them my pot. But inside that pot, they couldn't differentiate what was in that pot. I mean, I get enough grams to do me for the month. But some people, they just get like 10 grams, they use it, and they refill the pot. I don't. I mean, like I say, I've got enough to cover me for the whole month. I order enough. But a lot of people can't afford that. So they get a little pot, make themselves legal, and then do it. Do what they want to do. But that's down to them. At the end of the day, that's illegal in the law's eyes. But who's going to differentiate what is in the pot? No one can tell you what the difference. The police ain't going to be able to know what's in the pot. I don't know. At the end of the day, when people ask you what's the difference between medical cannabis and recreational cannabis, there is no difference. Not one difference. They're both exactly the same plant. All right, they're different phenos, different seeds, but I got gelato, didn't I, off of Grow Farmer. I've also had gelato off of the black market. So what's the difference there? They both done exactly the same job. They both, well, actually the one on the black market tasted a little bit better, but that's just neither here or there. So, you know, so there's no difference in it. That's my view. And whack a comment if you think I'm wrong. Or, you know, if you think I'm right, you know, do a thumbs up, you know what it is. Anyway, like, subscribe, push the notification bell. I think it's like 86% of my views are not subscribed. Come on, man, show some love. Push the button, subscribe it. Anyway, people, listen, you know what it is. If no one said it to you today, I'm going to say it to you. I love you, all right? So listen, have a good day. Peace out.